When Eastern culture meets Western adventure in the high mountains of the Himalayas, expect the unexpected.
And I refuse to believe that this is not possible.
That is what we came for, right there. This is Ski the Himalayas, Episode 7, the making of series born out of the film Ski the Himalayas 2. I'm Ben Clark, and joining me today is John Miller. What's up, John?
Not much, Ben. How you doing today?
Man, I'm pretty awesome. I'm recovering from some sort of throat funk, not unlike you might catch in Nepal. So my voice may fade in and out today, but it doesn't really matter, because today we're going to focus on a religious experience. That's right, one that John can tell us a little bit about. John, what happens in this episode?
So we're talking a little bit more about what's going on, where we're going to go climb, which is the whole focus of our trip. But before that, we've decided that there's enough that's gone crazy already that we want to do a puja. A puja is a Buddhist ceremony for health and good luck and good vibes and kind of good everything. So we had a really wonderful opportunity to go to a Buddhist nunnery, and it was a lot of fun. You'll see with the footage.
Cool, we'll be getting there in just a moment. First, we're going to magically whisk you into our world in Muktinath.
And now we are on our way to the nunnery, which Muktinath is very famous for its temples and nunneries, and we were pretty excited about this.
This place is like, I guess it represents the eternal flame, and a lot of Hindu people come up here, a lot of Buddhists. I just come here for the mountains, and I think that the culture is pretty amazing. And a big part of getting on the mountain is to go and do a puja ceremony, where you just get the good tidings, the local culture, and hopefully are allowed a safe and non-harmful passage through the high Himalaya.
As in many cultures, you take your shoes off.
It's not quite a church,
but it's pretty close. That's the same kind of feeling to it.
So we're in a monastery right now, and we're gonna have a puja, and this is to get a blessing, to have the good tidings to go on the mountain from the local culture. And this is typically a really spiritual thing. It's a Buddhist ceremony, so we get to share this with our cook staff and also all of us. So pretty excited, but this can get pretty wild. I'm not sure why I whispered that whole thing. Everyone was talking at normal volume the whole time but me.
Oh, the tea! The tea!
Yes, this will be a important aspect coming up.
This young lady got after it on the drum.
Big time. She's like a human metronome. And this woman looks like Morgan Freeman.
She was the head nun.
And a hell of a cymbal player. That's Gilu, he's our head cook. This is Short Nima right in front of him, and then that's me and John. Totally lost in this huge thing. This puja is like 3 hours long. And I mean, it's not like going to your Sunday communion. It's a little bit foreign, as I think Eric's face says a little bit there. And it just keeps going and going. Like, she's gonna just keep beating that drum for 2 hours.
It was really cool, but we definitely were kind of wishing we understood a word they were saying, because I'm not sure if our guys could understand a word that they were saying. They were going so fast. And when you think about it, conch shells are not local to this part of the world. Never mind, you know, the high Himalaya. That thing came from a long way away.
And I don't see those played very often in the Telluride region where we live here in Colorado. Not one festival have I seen a conch shell pulled out. What sip number do you think that is on that tea, John?
433.
Seems they're really polite here and love to serve you up with lots of tea. And you don't really think about it until you've been through like all these different kind of rituals going on in this ceremony where we're about to throw some seeds, we've played the conch shell, we've hit the cymbals, these ladies have made us feel super welcome. Now it's almost over and we're kind of like ready to just chill. It's an intense experience.
The rice throwing was kind of fun because they were like, oh, just do what we do, and we're just like, oh, no, not throwing it, oh, throwing, ready, not throw, and they were just getting a kick out of us.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, we don't mean to be disrespectful in any way because we go and we get into this culture, but sometimes we understand, like, we'll never be a part of it.
Some seriously good vegetable in the momo.
These were some of the most delicious momos I've ever had. And more tea. Salt tea now.
Yeah, this stuff is crap. Oh, it's gnarly. Sip number
3,222.
Not bad, actually.
And more.
John, you're slamming tea. And they know it.
Right around now, I had looked at Gilu and said, Gilu, can I go to the, is there anywhere to go to the bathroom? And he's just, has this horror-stricken look on his face, and he's like, no.
Almost.
And so it continues.
Another tea set pounded.
Here's the cascade. That was an adventure.
Eric, summing it up.
With purposeful walking. Purposeful.
Yeah. You know, there's Gilu, our cook guy, peeing right on the nunnery.
I at least got 15 feet away.
It was like 3 hours of puja, and everyone had to pee.
By the end, you could just see that extra element of tension in everyone's face.
And we have drank so much tea in that thing. Unreal. Everybody's going. That's right. Well, folks, that's what you get when you watch the Ski the Himalayas making of episodes. We sometimes include things you might see in the film, sometimes includes a little extra commentary that you may not. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Remember, you are more than halfway through the season now with episode 7. There's more of this great footage, and bam, more mountain footage all the time. We just magically make it appear so that you can follow us all the way up the mountain to ski some powder turns. John, tell the audience goodbye.
Thank you all for watching, and see you next episode.